This one is Medieval Chronicles 2. We have to destroy it. We must destroy the sarcophagus. Destroy it? Are you out of your mind, Professor Redguard? The exhibits go on display starting tomorrow. Do you wish to see all our hard work go down the drain? If it will save us from the curse of the Pharaoh Tut-Tut-Tut, then yes. Alright, everyone calm down. Someone please start by explaining why I was told to lock the place down. What? You told Captain Blues to lock this place up? How paranoid are you? Paranoid? Grayson, you were there with me when we explored the pyramids. Didn't you explain to Curator Whitesworth about the curse? It's a myth, legend, hoax, whatever you want to call it. The curse of Pharaoh Tut-Tut is not real. You leave me no choice, Redguard. Captain Blues, release the lockdown and take the professor in custody. Damn it all. Okay, but what about the curse? For the last time, there is no such thing as a curse. What was that? What in tarnation? Was it the sarcophagus? Just as I feared. The Pharaoh is waking up. My tomb is my seat. Cursed be those who dared to disturb it, for blocking my path to heaven. I will show them the way to hell. Ah! It's moving. It's real? It's trying to curse us. Get out of here. I'll try to hold it back. How? Who cares? I'm not sticking around to find out. Captain Blues, you sealed all the exits, right? Yes. Then run and bring relief. I'll keep it occupied till then. We'll be back soon. Hold on. First soul, I brought you into this world, and I will take you out. Yes, be gone, in the name of... Why should I get rid of my inner demons, when they were the only ones who never left my side in the darkness?
I feel blessed. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel blessed. Yeah. I feel blessed. Yeah. Yeah, I feel blessed. Yeah.
Super unnatural. Hey, so what are you going to dress as for tonight's Halloween party? A praying mantis. Not desperate to meet women, huh? The way I see it, women are always ripping something of ours anyway. So I decided to bypass all the drama and go for the head. Well, I'm going as a blood-sucking monster. And out dressing like your wife would win you a costume contest. What? No, I'm a vampire. My fault, you were being specific. Whatever, it's not like I would have won the costume contest anyway. It always goes to the same guy. Really? I heard rumors. Is the same person win the costume contest every year? Yes, they say he comes with the most hideous costume ever. What? Last year, I saw him in person. That costume. I swear. I wasn't able to sleep for days after that. What did he dress as? He was wearing... Boo! Wait, you guys are mailmen. Stop confusing me. Why can't this guy make a normal entrance? His presence cuts down my life expectancy by a couple of decades. Why are you lazy monkeys sleeping? Get up! You're one to talk. You were supposed to be here an hour ago. I was busy trying to gain the will to get out of bed. It's a completely different matter. Whatever. I'm gonna fellow officer is doing as he pleases and the newbie is just crashing around. Fine. Why is everything being blocked? Are we arresting the museum itself? Hey, I was told to stand here and say move along to anyone that comes here. So go find that yourself. But move along. God damn it. Fine. Sam controls the voice. Move along. Move along. Move along. Oh wait. I'm supposed to let people have identifications outside. Everyone makes mistakes. Almost thought it was raining, but it was only my tears pouring out of me. So do you have proper identification? Let me check my pockets. Morris, are you planning to go to tonight's Halloween party? I like crabs, but the promise of free booze is too much to avoid. So I guess I better give up on this costume contest. Well, you better keep going. It is a mess up there. So I have been told. Nothing over there. What is going on here? This is an outrage. We can't close the museum. This is supposed to be our big day.
Like I said, sir, it's standard procedure as we cannot allow the crime scene to be messed up.
Let us go already. We already told you it was the mummy. Mummy? Where's my food? Do people stop talking? Damn it, her eyes will break if you continue anymore.
Officer Drag, thank God. I never thought seeing your face would make me happy.
So, what's going on here?
Dead body, your mummy.
Yeah, I didn't understand a word of it. Where's the officer in charge?
To the left of the museum.
Hold on, what about the mummy? What are you going to do about it? I never knew my mom. Some say she abandoned me before I was born. Thanks for taking an interest in my personal life.
I started. What are you going to do about the curse?
You need to be more specific. I've got enough curses on me to give the devil a headache. And where's my food? Probably the nursing home where you live.
Like you.
I thought I had private, professional monster hunters to find the mummy and break the curse. Monster hunters? So we're talking about an actual Egyptian mummy? Yes, and our lives are in danger unless you find it. So get to work already. How am I supposed to work when you keep bothering us? So they put it in a corner and don't talk to anyone until I say so. Fine.
Phew, glad that's over with. Woof, woof.
You're an exceptional lady. Why is the dog here?
I thought it could be useful in finding the missing money, but weirdly seemed to have left the museum.
Right. Fine. Keep an eye out for odd behavior and rattling bones. I'll look for the officer in charge.
Woohoo, Dreg.
How are you feeling today? Go die in a ditch, you hack. Same as always, eh? Well, talk to me when you're done torturing your interns. Move along. What the? Zan, look here. A cold spot. You're right, Dean. A cold spot could only mean one thing. It's time to hunt monsters and save lives.
So awesome.
What is going on here?
Oh, Dreg, this is it. This is why I've been single for so long.
I thought you were single because no one wanted to date a bipolar panther.
I will snap your neck with my elbows.
Case in point. So who are they and why haven't they been hanged yet for annoying me?
They're the Walchester brothers. They travel all around the world and hunt monsters.
They're for the professional town by the museum. Seems like the museum has a lot less budget than I thought. I'm sure the mummy's around here somewhere. Keep looking, Sam.
That's Dean Lowchester. Or Blueschester. He's the older brother. He's short, but makes up for it with a tough body.
Don't worry, Dean. I won't let our family problems come in between this case.
I'm not Sam. How am I supposed to resist with that long hair and that tall body?
All I see is a bunch of morons who have no idea what they're doing and probably get their friends killed all the time.
That's because you don't believe. You need to believe in the bond that these two have.
According to my Gus, that museum should be here somewhere. That mummy should be here somewhere. I can feel it. Are they serious? I'll look around and I already know where the mummy is. If it comes to life and starts killing people, I'll light it on fire. In a congested area, that'll cause more problems rather than solutions.
Greg, please. They are professional hunters with no actual professional training or certificates. They know what they're doing.
Wait, how's that? Never mind. It'll be easier to find the mummy myself.
Did you see how the older brother is tough on the younger brother, but only because he cares?
Really? I didn't notice on the point that I don't care. 4 Egyptian armors and their accessories on display. This could not be more easy. Fine. This is the coolest one. The mummy is definitely here. Found a dead spot inside your brain. Specifically, do not look at the mummy. Sir, please let the professionals handle this for your own safety. I would rather let a wild monkey handle this than trust you guys. Still haven't seen Supernatural. It's the only armor with a helmet on it. So, if my guess is correct... Sir, please, stop touching things. You might get cursed. If you let me just... doesn't look law enforcement always try to meddle in our affairs. Wait, you're the unlicensed people. You're interfering in our...
Greg, stop bothering the handsome people and let them do their job.
You know what? Screw you guys. The missing mummy. See, I knew it. Found the mummy. Wait, no, I found the mummy.
You guys are awesome. You should celebrate at my house.
I hate each and every one of you. There, now that we found the mummy, we should look for a way to break its curse before it kills the rest of the employees. Team, I want to say, I'm sorry for doubting you. You do know what is the right thing to do. It's okay, Sam. It's because you keep an open mind that we've been able to get out of tough situations. Team, Sam. What are they doing?
It appears that they're talking out their family differences and bonding.
In the middle of a case? We still have a killer on the loose, you know.
Oh, please. It's definitely the mummy, and I intend to help the brothers prove it. And then, they'll see me as a valuable team member and take me with them to their adventures. Then, some will fall in love with me, and I'll fight for my heart.
Before you get lost in your fantasy, can you please tell the soldiers to remove the barricade so I can solve this case?
Fine. Meanwhile, I'll try to find out which color they both like.
You need professional help. Statue of the Strife Goddess. So basically the supervisor of my entire life. The sarcophagus and mummy of King Tutatats. I can't read Egyptian, so I'm not going to bother with this. I don't know much about Egyptian lore. I should ask someone first who was on the same jury as the professor. Can't read Egyptian. Cacti of the desert. Note, this plant can survive harsh environment and has spikes all over its body. Finally, plant that goes with my personality. The lid of the sarcophagus. It is covered with the victim's blood. I should talk to Dr. Sai first before checking the body. Greg, you do not come to our sessions anymore. I stopped coming after you kept suggesting I drink a glass of water every time I get annoyed by something. Now my physician diagnosed me with overhydration, so thanks for that and the non-stop bathroom breaks. Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me. I'll change my mind when I'm dead. Speaking of dead, this guy certainly died in a painful way. So what happened to him? Judging from the wounds, he was beaten to death with a blunt object. Do you think the mummy did it?
As unscientific as that sounds, science is still a baby at this point, so I'm open to different ideas.
So a blunt weapon, huh?
Here's the incident report for you. Since you found the mummy, I'm guessing the weapon is around here somewhere.
Then I better start looking for it. The lid sarcophagus covered in the victim's blood. I should check this body out first before comparing it with the other clues. Hey Doc, what more can you tell me about this guy?
Not much other than what I told you. In fact, I was hoping you could call someone who knows him here so that I can get more details.
I suppose I should talk to the curator first. He should be around here somewhere. Move along. The purple wraiths. Nope, not only will this kill you, it will hurt the whole time you're dying. So, electricity. The fruit bowl of King Rattata. Is this the world's first food selfie? Hello, Captain. I'm having a stroke. I smell butter. You're supposed to smell toast, not butter, while having a stroke. So what if it's supposed to mean when I smell butter? I don't know. Someone's probably making a sandwich. How senile are you? I ain't senile yet. I'm just scared out of my mind. Why would they hire someone as useless as you to be the head guard? I can tell the smells of you, because you ain't buttering up to me. Just answer the damn question. Tax reasons. They couldn't afford to hire professionals, so they hired me. They thought no one actually wants to rob museums. Probably because our museum doesn't have anything of real value. That's right. Who knew an ancient mummy that would come to life and kill people? What are the odds of that? Probably the same as you living to see next year. Move along. Suicider's easy way out. I should ask someone for the location of this place. The sunset of Mountain Trine. Warning, there are lots of raccoons out there. The bones of the Funnysaurus Rex. Note, the funny bone is missing. There's a long staff-like object hidden behind the potted plant. Is it related to any clue I have? Wait a second. This is... What the... That's a scepter. What was it doing behind the plant? The better question is, why is it damaged and covered in blood? Are you suggesting that the mummy beat the professor with his scepter? That's destruction of museum property. One would think you'd be more concerned about the dead professor. Oh, right. That too. The markings on this scepter matches the incident report. This is the official murder weapon. I should talk to him first before discussing clues with him. Well, hello. You look calmer than before. What can I say? Staring at the bones of dead creatures calms me down. I'm not even going to begin to tell you everything that's wrong with that sentence. Whatever, who cares? It's all over anyway. Even if I'm not going to be killed by the mummy, I'm still out of a job. Any new archaeologist they hire will have his own team. Do you know how hard it will be for me to climb that ladder again? Why don't you become the lead archaeologist and get your own team? I need experience to be a leader. To get that experience, I need to be a leader first. It's a vicious, unfair cycle. Sounds troublesome. I'll let you enjoy your bones for now. Simple water used for processing. So this is when an artifact looks like once it's done processing. A journal with no attachment. And an ancient sword ready for processing. This closet is filled with chemicals used to polish and maintain artifacts. This closet is filled with tools used in archaeology. This bed looks like it hasn't been used for days. Ancient drawings and symbols. We don't know what it says, but isn't it pretty to look at? Move along. Pharaoh Tututut statue. Nope, he wasn't actually this tall, this is just his statue. heard the Luchester brothers found the mummy. I knew it was the right decision to hire them. Taking false credit should be punishable by law. I just hope they can lift the curse too before the mummy kills me, like I killed the professor. He was a good friend. Why would he kill you? You didn't disturb his tomb. I funded the whole journey. I was about to put it on display. Surely it considers me as the ringleader of the whole thing. Well, don't worry. We'll catch the killer even if it kills you. That's not very reassuring. I wasn't trying to be. If the mummy kills me, I'm suing you. I don't know much. As soon as the mummy came to life, I ran outside while Blues locked the place up. Hey Doc, what more can you tell me about this guy? I still cannot believe he's dead. Why would you leave an old man to fight off against the mummy anyway? You panicked. You weren't thinking straight. What would you have done if a dead body came to life and started attacking you? File an assault complaint. So what can you tell me about the professor himself? Well, he was an archaeologist, the best one around. He was the leader of the group that found King Tutatut's tomb and the treasures within. But little did we know that he also brought the curse with him. Redguard was obsessed with it. Is that why he had sleep deprivation? Eh? How did you know? Bags under his eyes. The eyes looked tired before he died, and his overall body language suggests awkward movement. It kinda creeps me up he got all that from a blood-soaked body. But she's right. Redguard was starting to have weird nightmares and stopped sleeping altogether to avoid them. I think that's the information I need for now. You can leave for now. I will be down there if you need anything more from me. Alright, check the body. By the way, what are you going to be dressed as for Halloween? A homeopathic doctor. Ha ha! I already gave you the incident report. Archaeologists are just morticians for very old people. You're taking your own medicines again, aren't you? Already checked the body. I already told you all I could about Professor Redguard. I don't know much. How should I know what happened? I was the first one out the door when the mummy saw it moving. What can you tell me about the professor himself? He used to be normal, but ever since we came from Egypt, he was acting weird. Weird how? Well, he would stay up many nights, and was obsessed with the mummy. Did anyone try to look into it? They were just assuming he was overworked, but he refused when the curator asked him to take a vacation. Anything else? Now that you mention it, he didn't get weird after coming here. More like on the journey here. Did something happen on your way back? Nothing noteworthy, but he did spend a lot of time studying the mummy. But then again, he does that with all discoveries in his journeys. I see. Professor? Yes. Anything about him that stands out? Well, he's dead. But it stands out more than that. No, I meant before he died. What was he like? Oh, he was a workaholic. The guy was married to his job. Sounds obsessive. He was. I would see him many nights about research when fiddling with one thing or the other. If you ask me, he should have quit before the mummy bashed his skull and sent him to a god's country. Thanks for the 10-10 hindsight. I made sure to lock the place up before leaving so the mummy couldn't escape. I can't claim recognition for that. The professor thought of it. I should check this thing out before comparing it with the other clues. I don't know much about Egyptian lore. Wait, isn't that assistant a part of the team that brought this thing here? Chef can explain the details to me. Why are we here? What if this thing tries to kill me? Don't worry, I've given it a stern warning. I won't do it again.
This is not a joke. We are cursed. If we don't exercise it fast, I will be next.
How about you start by telling me everything about the mummy?
Fine. As you know, we were on an archaeological survey in Egypt. The professor was amazing. He matched clues and random drawings to find the secret location of the tomb of Pharaoh Tutatai. This was the biggest discovery of our generation. We were all going to be famous since they were about to put everything on display.
I see. Anything else?
Yes, but I'm not comfortable discussing it around the mummy. Talk to me at a different location.
Fine. You better not be wasting my time. If I die, make sure to bail me away from my wife. I don't want to be dragged to hell by crime by association. I wonder if a person can go to hell for being useless.
I wish I was a skeleton, shedding off my body and all the troubles that came with it. How should I know what happened? I haven't told you about the professor's behavior. Good, we can talk here.
Why the hell did you bring these two watermelons here?
Because I want this to be over before I'm dead, and if there is even a slight chance that these guys can help, I will take it.
So what can you tell us about the curse? And why do you think you're next?
It was written on the tomb walls. Those who disturbed the pharaoh's tomb would die a horrible death.
On their team? Wouldn't those people be targeted too?
My theory is that it's killing people from most important to least important.
I see a pattern here. Yes, but if it's killing people based on importance, wouldn't the curator die before you?
I had hoped that too, but the curator never actually entered the tomb. He just funded us.
This whole conversation is stupid. What's stupid about a dead body coming back to life and killing people? Yeah, explain that, officer. I have better ways to kill my brain cells than explain the problem with this theory.
Look, the curse is written on the walls, and the mummy moved last night and killed my boss. So maybe there is something to it. It must be related in some way.
Fine. If it will shut you up, I will take the curse into consideration. Then, we must also take countermeasures against the curse. I'll bring out the demon's prey. Yeah, and I'll start sacrificing potatoes to the tomato god. I regret my decision already. I can still see the mummy, covered in bandages, the cold dead eyes staring at me. Must have been like looking in a mirror. Whew. That mummy is definitely cursed. Fix it before it kills me.
Oh, Dreg, are you here to bless our kids for their future?
Glad to know your fantasy story has gotten very far. But I need you to come back to reality for a second.
But our daughter has to choose between a vampire and a werewolf. I can't leave yet.
Focus. I need you to...
Get lost before I slit your throat and feed you to the pigs.
Fine, jeez. I'll leave you alone.
Just don't bother me unless you have something important you want to discuss.
Fine. You may resume your fantasies.
Drake, look, Dean sneezed. Isn't he an angel?
That sounds like a horse having a heart attack to me.
Why do you even bother talking to you? I wish another person died so I can solve another case with them.
Why are you staring at me, and why are your hands twitching?
I should thank the professor for dying so that I can meet these two.
That would make a terrible eulogy.
I wish I was a mummy and I would allow Dean and Sam, Dan and Scene to explore.
Stop that. Anymore, and we have to change the game's age restrictions. Alright, nobody left to talk to except for those two. And these two. Okay. Woof, woof. You are a pessimist on drugs. Nothing? Fine.
Thank God you're here. Officer Tara just dumped all responsibilities on me and is following the brothers.
Yeah, she does that sometimes. Don't worry, she should be back to normal by the end of the day. Woof, woof. I smell heartbreaks and fat-free ice cream in that lady's future.
By the way, why are you here? I thought this was Officer Tira's case.
Well, it turns out you can't lend your your assistant officer to others. So Guru sent me to pick you up.
But you told me I could earn extra credit this way.
You're not mad, are you? Woof, woof. Just give the word, my lady. His jugular vein is in sight. One bite should be enough. Your dog is looking at me funny.
How could you lie to me like that?
Alright, fine. How about I give you tonight's Halloween contest prize? It is a lifetime supply of pies.
Really? They do say you win the contest every year.
Woof, woof. Bribery, eh? You saved your neck today, pal. That was easy.
Sheesh, that's one hell of a way to go.
What is it? You look like you have something to say.
It's not the mummy.
What?
I know people keep saying it's a curse and the mummy killed the professor, but it's not a supernatural phenomenon.
Finally, someone who agrees with what I think. Guess there's bound to be at least one normal person within us.
Yeah, the angel in my head told me that, and Whistle-Out agrees too.
We dogs can sense the supernatural. I take that back. Everyone is crazy. I am the last sensible person in this world.
But then, it begs the question, who actually killed the professor?
What do you mean?
According to the incident report, all suspects were near each other when they were attacked. So who is this other person?
Or it could also mean that all three are working together and they made up the mummy story to confuse us.
Well, wouldn't that make them look more suspicious? Not to mention, we haven't actually found anything to suspect them.
Well, if these three were telling the truth, then the place was locked down to not let the criminal escape. So where's this fourth person? If you're talking about another person, I'm smelling one right now.
Wait, what?
I didn't say anything. Follow me.
Officer Dreg, please follow him. I think he's found something for you.
I know you think you can talk to animals, but this is a serious situation.
Just go look, okay? Trust me.
Fine. I am booking an appointment for with Psy for you.
No, I don't want to be overhydrated again. I wonder how much time needs to pass before archaeology can be considered grave robbing.
I wish you would use half of that thinking power in your work. What are you doing here? Pouring salt on all the exits so the mummy won't escape. Why? How would salt stop him? It's a cleansing agent. It purifies evil souls. Okay, but hear me out. What if the mummy used a broom and swept the salt away? I'm 2 steps ahead. I already got rid of all the brooms in here. I feel like talking to this guy reduces my IQ by the second.
Psst, Greg, ask him what his favorite kind of paper is.
Why would he have a favorite paper? It's papyrus paper. Seriously? We arrived this morning itself, so I don't know much about what happened last night.
Psst, Greg, ask him if he has a girlfriend.
Do you have an interest in the ladies? I don't need ladies when I have my brother. I hope you meant that in a clean way. I don't know what the mummy is capable of yet, but we will stop it before it hurts any more people. I feel like it wouldn't matter since those you saved will eventually die to make room for more characters. I can make a deal with the devil and talk to his soul, but it would cost me my own soul when I die. I doubt it. You look like the kind of guy who won't honor agreements because you think you're above the law. What are you looking at? I'm studying these ancient rhymes to see if anything helps me to remove the curse. Any luck? Well, do you see this weirdly drawn shape? I mean that thing that looks like a flower? Yes, I think he's telling me to pick flowers and take the mummy to prom. I would very much like the contact information of your drug dealer. Looks like he has some good stuff.
Psst, Greg, ask him if he has a girl he likes.
For the sake of me not dying by your hands, can you tell me if you have a girl you like? I had a girlfriend, but she died a long time ago and my heart hasn't healed yet.
Take me now, San. I will heal your broken heart.
What was that? That was the sound of a bipolar panther mixing some heat. I recommend full body armor. What is it?
Drag. Let's go.
Same thing. We arrived this morning, so I don't know anything about last night. I guess that hair takes a lot of time to set. I know the answer to defeat the mummy is in here somewhere. Why would someone have a way to defeat him painfully carved on the walls of his own tomb? If only we were alive last night, we could have saved the professor. That's true, except you were hired this morning. Woof, woof. He's carrying some cloth strips in his mouth. Which clues are related to? Okay, so I have to select the right one. The other ones don't give a good dialogue. I have a cloth in my mouth, which makes us dogs excited for no reason. Wait, these are... Yeah, these are the same bandages as the mummy. But there were no tears on the mummy's bandages. Woof, woof. I found them stuck to a plant. Now that I look closely, they are a different shade from the mummy and also have a few blood drops on them. Now that I've tasted human blood, my thirst cannot be controlled. So either the mummy changed into a different set of bandages while we were not looking, or we have two mummies on our hand. Keep your light on when you sleep tonight, pessimist. You may never know when I will strike. Alright, so somewhere on a plant, huh? Move along. I don't know much about the mummies. I thought you would, considering you work with dead bodies too. It's like saying a farm horse is as good as a racehorse. So you were the farm horse. That was a bad example on my part. I recheck the body. The lid of the sarcophagus. Move along.
So I led you to a clue. Someone's getting an extra helping of dog food tonight.
By the way, will you be dressed as for tonight's Halloween party?
An angel.
Sounds boring. Okay. I know there's gonna be a clue around here somewhere. Journal with no attachment. This is a diary. But did it belong to the professor? I should call the security captain here. I should know everything about this room and the things kept here. Alright, Blues, what can you tell me about this room? Yes, this is the research room. This is where the professor would examine newly arrived artifacts in this place. Did he do it alone, or were there more people around? Usually there's a team, but ever since the cursed mummy arrived, the professor didn't allow anyone inside. He was like a madman. He ate and slept here, and kept writing in the journal of his. This one? Interesting. The pages are filled with details about the Pharaoh's curse. Seems as if the fear was getting to him. It was getting real weird, as if he himself was possessed by something. Was he losing his motor skills as well? The last few pages are just random gibberish, as if his body wasn't responding properly. Well, he was walking funny, but I thought it was because he was tired all the time. Not to mention, this book is giving off a weird odor. Do you know anything about it? Not anything in particular. Perhaps someone else with similar expertise can tell you that. I guess I should ask around. Thanks, Captain. You can go from now. Okay. Clearly the answer is the dog.
A diary? Good idea. I should start documenting those two.
I feel like I should arrest you now. What is this? A diary? Yeah, the page in it said he was acting suspicious on the return journey. It's common, considering there were smugglers trying to steal stuff from archaeologists. These old bones and statues are valuable? Yes, not to mention, smugglers would sometimes hide illegal goods in these artifacts to get past customs. Does this happen often? Yes, you wouldn't believe the stuff we found while safeguarding similar archaeologists. Drugs, illegal fireworks, more drugs. I think I got the idea. Quick, check to see if the mummy is full of fireworks.
I was never allowed to look at this journal, so I doubt I can tell you much about it. I keep a diary too. It mostly consists of cases I solved and all my happy moments.
If that's true, your diary must be the size of pamphlets. Does the diary say how we should defeat the mummy? No, but it does have a paragraph explaining the uselessness of a certain security captain. Wow, supposed to be him, whoever that is. I already checked the body.
This diary gives a deep understanding of the professor's mind.
Like what?
He was losing his marbles.
Yeah, one look at the diary can tell anyone that. Thanks for nothing. I wonder if the mummy knew that the professor was keeping a diary of it. Would it be creeped out or develop a crush on the professor? I'll need more information about this diary before I can talk to the curator about it. What's that smell? Probably all the dead people around. No, it's coming from this book you're holding. I mean the professor's diary. That smell. It's the Doppler. What's that? A detergent? More like a recreational drug which was used in early Egyptian times to have fun as it messed up your emotions. Made you into a woman? No, exactly. It would fuel an emotion to the extreme. If you're feeling a bit happy, it'll make you shake with laughter. So I guess it won't work on me since I'm empty inside. In high doses, it is also hallucinogenic which reduces motor skills and shows illusions. That would explain his erratic behavior and bad handwriting at the last few pages. I think the professor was addicted to it. I guess he didn't tell anyone since it's illegal in the Griever continent. I see. That's surprising. You were actually helpful. That means I'm about to die, aren't I? Why would you die? For the plot twist at the end of the season so that people will demand another season and the money keeps rolling. Woof, woof. Were you aware that the professor was seeing ghostly figures? No? Wait, are you talking about the people he saw at night? What people? He used to work pretty late sometimes, and recently he started claiming that he saw people snooping around. I had Blues checked out, but there was no evidence of it. Blues, tell him about the fake robberies. It was nothing but a hoax. The first it claimed that some hooded figures would sneak around carrying crates, but I've been on the lookout since yesterday and didn't see anyone. Just to be sure, I had Blues check everything, but nothing has gone missing. They were not swath of fake exhibits either, since the professor and his assistant both checked the exhibits for authenticity. So maybe the professor was seeing things, but since he was murdered, there may be some truth to it. I should keep this in mind and make it handy. I already told you about the fake museum robbers. We don't deal with natural robbers, only supernatural ones. I would pay to see a ghost robber bank alongside a zombie and vampire. That would make a good sitcom. Museum robbers? We've only been paid to cleanse the curse. I should get on this business. Seems like easy money. I need to collect more information before talking about this clue with her, unless I want to be killed.
I had heard about it, but I didn't find anything missing or replaced. That's all I know. Fake museum robberies?
Yeah, they checked, but nothing was missing or replaced.
What about adding more items?
What?
Read the plaque.
4 Egyptian armors and their accessories on display. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Didn't you find the mummy hiding in another armor? Where'd that one come from?
Wait, you're right. If the mummy was hiding in the armor, that means it was always here.
Right, it didn't add up.
I should ask someone about this. Good job, rookie.
Thanks. Can I get a raise?
No, but you get my admiration.
I'd rather have the money. I had heard about it, but I didn't find it.
I already checked the place. Couldn't find any thieves. Must be some very sneaky thieves. I seriously doubt that after meeting you. The robberies happened before the mummy was brought here. I doubt it's related.
I don't know about any robberies. I barely ever visit the museum anyway.
Aren't the skeletons provided by museums used by the Doctor's College?
Not my college. It was cheaper to dig up forgotten graves.
That's disturbing. Remind me not to tell you where I will be buried when I'm dead. Hey, something about your fake robberies doesn't make any sense.
Can't it wait? We have a literal life or death situation here.
I doubt he'll talk in this state. I'll need help, but I can't use the rookie. Which leaves me with her. Hey.
What?
Before you murder me, hear me out.
You have 10 seconds. Why would anyone add more items? They have nothing to gain from it.
I want to talk to the curator about this, but it looks like he's too scared to help us with this.
I don't have time to start counseling him. Give me a minute. Here, I persuaded the curator to give the manifest. This should clear things up.
Is he gonna be okay?
You psychotic demon! He'll live. So, what does it say?
Weird. This thing says there were supposed to be 4 armors, but the 5th one was added at the last minute.
What's weird about it? They must have found an extra in the tomb and probably decided to bring it with them.
What's weird is the weight that went through the customs. The 5th armor and some other artifacts were heavier than the others. And this is not the first time it's happened either. They must have a terrible weight checker.
Whatever. This does not concern the murder right now. So we'll check it out with customs later.
It may not be connected to the murder, but there was definitely something going wrong around here.
Don't let that woman near me again. I'm already scared to death as it is. Might be the sword. Down there in processing. So this is what an artifact looks like once it's done processing. Simple water. Oh, that fill is... Ah, there it is. An ancient sword ready for processing. Nope, nothing. Just check everything real quick. Supposedly killed by the mummy, Redguard was a late archaeologist who discovered the tomb of Tut and brought the sarcophagus to Rydia. Despair, the curse of Tut is upon us. Never knew the undead were a professional search for archaeologists. If he keeps panicking like that, it won't be the curse that kills him. Carry out of the museum, White Rose was a close friend of the victim, informing he believes the curse is real and he's going to die next. If it is my fate to die today, then so be it. On a related note, I don't want to die. The assistant of the victim, gracing his tag along on many of the Redguard's voyages, and shared the fame with the professor. My job is to dig, and dig, and dig. I am a dog with a diploma. Logically speaking, he had much more to lose than the professor's death, but I shouldn't assume without much without evidence. Head guard at the museum, Blues was given the job because of tax reasons and no one assumed someone would actually try to rob the museum. I may be old, but I can still swing my sword, just not in the right direction. The guy is old enough to be put on display in the Siberian Museum. Elder. He's shorter than his little brother, but makes up for it with muscles and a hard-ass attitude. How much money does he spend on his hair? Could it feed a small town? The key to not being a racist or a misogynist is hating everyone equally. I'm the kind of person that people invite to their party, but at the same time pray that I don't actually come. I wonder if God was on drugs when he made her. I sometimes see her talking to herself or animals. She's starting to lose her grip on reality. Good. She's finally becoming a real cop. Whistle-Lot, Ember's pet. Seems smarter than most dogs. Woof woof. Am I the good boy? I wish I was a dog. Oh wait, some people do call me the female version of dog sometimes. Dr. Sai, psychiatrist. I'm the 5th doctor whenever 4 or 5 doctors recommend something. He's not the doctor we needed, but the doctor we deserved. Found him this morning in the museum. Preliminary check, beaten by a blunt weapon. To be fair, if someone tried to wake me up in the middle of the night, I would beat the person up too. Blood dripping matches the blood force on the victim. How did the mummy beat the victim with such a heavy object despite muscle degradation? I still don't understand what's so interesting about dead bodies from a different region. Curse on everyone. I wish I had the power to curse someone whenever they tried to bother me. Either the mummy had a spare set of bandages or we have another one in our hands. What can an archaeologist who have sleep deprivation for? It's not like the skeletons are going to sue him. Did something happen along the way on his journey back or after he came back? Stuck in a room full of skeletons with an obsessive behavior. Sounds like a party. If they're not selling the exhibits, what are they actually taking away?
about this whole thing is fishy. I understand once, but multiple counts of wrong weight check, that's not right. It's as if he's losing his sanity by the minute. Nerves are bad. Proceeds to drink an entire bottle of whiskey. If this is true, then did Redguard find something unethical and dangerous? Robberies happened before. Is this already told me about the mummy?
This thing is really creepy, not to mention smelly.
It's a 1,000-year-old dead body. It's not going to smell like flowers.
Come to think of it, isn't this your first case with an actual dead body, Miss Ambo?
Or in this case, 2 dead bodies.
Yeah, I've met people who are near death before, but first time seeing a dead person.
How'd you meet people on the verge of death? Did you work in a hospital before?
No, but my grandma did send a lot of people to the hospital. That's how I met them.
Mental note, never meet this grandma alone.
Anyway, something has been bothering me about the mummy.
Like what?
Well, I mean, look around you. Almost everything is covered in blood. There's no blood on the mummy itself.
That makes sense. I found our murder weapon, and it is soaked in blood too. It's a mummy. It's too clean considering the circumstances. I should make a note of it.
Oh, that's clever.
Looks like my therapy sessions are finally paying off. Whatever. Keep an eye out. With Kira's mind in the gutter, you're the only one I can count on.
Okay.
I think that was everything I could get from this place. Gotta crack this case wide open. Ah! If this traces blood, one can argue that the mummy took a shower afterwards. I think I found everything I could. Should start the final stage now. There's a huge problem with this case. All the suspects have alibis and are each other's witnesses. So, either all of them are working together, or there's a 4th person in here. You know, all things considered, I wouldn't mind being buried in a giant stone structure surrounded by valuables when I die. At the very least, I won't have to listen to this conversation.
What did you say? I'm just saying that maybe there's a logical explanation for all of this.
I appreciate your thinking, but the supernatural isn't bound by logic. You've seen things you wouldn't believe.
You're preaching to the choir on that one.
They defeated the chicken emperor and became besties with the Soviet bear.
Damn it, rookie. Play nice. I might let you have one of the brothers.
Not that anyone is interested, but I've moved the body and cleaned the place.
What about the curse? Did you guys break it yet?
I was about to ask the same thing. I'm yelling because everyone is yelling. Yeah, a stone coffin is better than this. I should try to be fair. Alright, everyone calm down. If the mummy does come to life, we have a bunch of people and soldiers to apprehend it.
How do we even charge the undead with first-degree murder? I once arrested a duck for parking violation. I will find a way.
Right. The key to solving this mystery and the curse lies with Professor Redguard. So let's talk about him a bit. The professor was a renowned archaeologist for obsessive behavior. Well, he did find Tut-Tut-Tut's tomb where all others failed. Right, but his recent behavior is more erratic than usual. And the reason for that is Dopplers. Right, he was addicted to the Dopplers drug. What? That's impossible. I knew the guy for a long time. He didn't have a drug addiction. I never said he was. But he did come in contact with the Dopplers some way. It's evident from the professor's diary. Sam suspected, and Dr. Sai confirmed it for me then. Ah, dang it. The traces suggest that the professor handed the book after coming in contact with the drug. Really? So what does this drug do exactly?
From what I heard, it triggers your senses. It's like it can suddenly make you feel any emotion without context.
You are right. For example, if you are feeling even a bit angry, it can make you quite aggressive. I get it. If you're feeling a bit hungry, it can make you more hungry.
Wait, does this mean Officer Tira is affected too?
Nah, she's just desperate.
Do you like my hairstyle?
So, if the professor was exposed to the drug, his emotions were affected as well. More specifically, his fear. The drug made him more afraid than he should be, and it explains all his erratic actions. But Kure, he was acting weird ever since he came back from the trip. He started talking about the curse much later. Actually, he was acting weird from the journey back, which means he was exposed sometime after he left Egypt. Which led me to believe one thing. Our archaeological operation is being used to smuggle drugs. What? But that's impossible. I never saw anything that would suggest something like it.
I'm assuming you have a proper explanation for all of this.
I do. Dean told me the smugglers use archaeological operations to smuggle goods. Many things started to make sense. Are you saying they were smuggling the Dopplers via Red Guard? What makes you think that?
Oh, Dean, that was a smart question.
You've lost your goddamn mind since you can't remember you gave me the clue yourself, Tira. Which was a manifest. It shows that many items brought here were heavier at the customs checkpoint than when after they were brought here.
Oh, I get it. They would put the drugs in the artifacts and remove them before they reach the museum.
That would explain the weight differences in customs in here. What? We can't go throwing accusations of such severe natures without proof. Actually, there was a witness, Redguard, if I remember correctly. He warned you about the museum robberies. He kept telling you he kept seeing hooded figures at night, but you ignored him. That was because we didn't find anything missing. That's because they were not stealing, simply retrieving what was already theirs. The Doppler drugs. But you said a person could get delusional because of the Dopplers. Doesn't that explain it?
Dopplers only cause illusions if you've taken in large quantities, which wasn't true in the professor's case. So the people thought he was simply overworked when he mentioned hooded figures but couldn't find any proof of it.
This time, however, Redguard was accidentally exposed to the drug while transporting.
Hey, wait. This doesn't make sense. How did the smugglers even manage that without alerting the museum people?
Everything becomes clear when you factor in one possibility, which states that there is an inside man in the museum.
What the hell? Are you accusing one of us of being in cahoots with the smugglers?
Preposterous. What proof do you have of this? Think about it. You can't pull this off without at least one inside man.
There's no proof of anything. The drugs, the smugglers, you're just making wild speculations.
Which is why I need to find the inside man. Everything will become clear when I will speak to him. First, let's talk about human psychology.
Eh?
You're the guilty party. You keep trying to find hidden meanings in other people's words. What are you talking about?
I think he's trying to bait the suspect.
Actually, I've been baiting the suspect from when I started talking about the professor and drugs. Consider yourself to be guilty of the crime. Now everyone is looking for a suspect. What is it you will first do? Proof. There's been a murder. Can't change the suspect. Something behind that.
We'll probably act innocent. Most law always does that after stealing food.
My lady was aware of that. The great food heist failed before it even began. Right, you're acting innocent, but walking manually, but conscious of how you might be looking.
So, the person would actually act more unnatural if he's the culprit. Others knowing they're innocent would be natural.
So, this one would be acting super unnatural right now. To answer your question, let's assume another scenario. If everyone is discussing the case, What is the best thing you can do to avoid suspicion without any proof? Without proof, that would fire badly. You would stay silent, just nodding and accepting everything someone says without giving any actual input. I see. You would be afraid to give input since it will bring your crimes to light, and misleading without proof will be useless. But everyone is talking, weren't they? No, there was one person who went silent when we started discussing about the Professor Redguard and the drugs. That person stayed silent until I proclaimed one of them was the spy. At that point, the person started defending himself. I don't remember anyone not talking. Do you? Yes, think back to the whole conversation. The person who stayed silent from Redguard to being accused of a spy is... Assistant Grayson. You were awfully quiet when we discussed those things. I don't know what you're talking about. Relax. I'm not accusing you of the professor of murder, but you're definitely involved somewhere. What? You don't have any proof of that. Unlike the curator or the captain, you would have to travel to and from Egypt as well as handle things in the museum. This is insane. Come to think of it, Grayson was the one who convinced the others that the professor was overworked. He was also the one who checked the artifacts when the curator got suspicious and tried to confirm the robberies. Wait, customs. Aren't you the one who was in charge of processing those artifacts? I just made a couple of mistakes. Why don't we go back to the station and talk? If you're innocent, you would have nothing to worry about. God damn it! Be careful. He has something in his hands. You can all go to hell. What was that? A smoke bomb? But it was any kind. That was military grade. But the police works for was dangerous. Did anyone see where he went? Soldiers? He did not come this way. Besides, we're still locked in. What the? How did he escape then? You guys have a secret path or a hidden room. We have a museum. We don't have anything like that. Where the hell did he damn go? Oh, a secret passage. Good dog, woof dog. That's awesome! This makes up for all your stolen food. It was useful. What the hell? When did they install this? Now that I think about it, this place used to be a warehouse before you bought it and turned it into a museum. And you couldn't have mentioned it earlier. What kind of warehouse has a secret passage anyway? Probably wasn't a secret. Many warehouses do have basements for stolen stuff. That means the assistant just covered up the opening and made it into a makeshift hidden room. But what if there's an escape route? Yeah, I did find something like that a couple days back. We haven't blocked any garbage cans. So he's trapped. I like that. Alright, I'm guessing all the evidence we need will be down there. Let's go and finish this. What the hell is this labyrinth doing here? This is probably the route the smugglers use to transport the illegal goods. Well, our culprit is down here somewhere, and I intend to find him. Ah! Help me! Found him. Good job, team. Ow. Hey, wait! Where is he going? What the hell? What is this? Everyone cover your nose. This is the Doppler. I feel weird. That idiot must have found the Doppler stashed by accident. Damn it. Everyone calm down. As long as we don't panic, the drug won't have an effect on us. Just one question, though. What is it? What made him panic like that? Good question. Alright. There are 6 of us and 1 of him. As long as we don't panic, we can... God damn it! Wrecked from the free. Artigo fra.
weird powder in them.
No, it must be the smell of drugs. We're right. There's a drug smuggling raid.
Hey, get out! This is my hiding place. Hey, it's you. You're under arrest. I guess. Take me to jail as long as you get me away from the mummy's curse. Where'd you find that monster anyway? I thought I could escape from the secret passage, but that idiot Captain Blues put something heavy on the top.
The mummy was also the escape and got trapped here.
If only this drug was infected my mental state, I would have kicked its ass. I don't know how, but the mummy is affected as well. I'm affected by a crash through in the dark. Hey, he's affected too? That means it can trigger fear too if you're scared.
That sounds crazy enough to work. How do we scare us that boy? Damn it! This is taking a wrong turn.
Ow. Screw you, Windows. If anyone has any idea what to do next, I am all ears. Hey, wait! That's it! Greg, wear your Halloween costume.
What? Is this really the time?
Just do it before I strangle you with your own intestines.
Okay, fine.
The rest of you, look away. You don't want to be caught by the madness.
Just so you know, you brought this upon yourself. Look at my Halloween costume and be terrified of it. Behold! My smiling face. Look at it! Somebody help me!
So, did it work?
Yeah, on another note, my jaw's starting to hurt.
Give up that face until we have secured the culprit. The rest of you, tie the mummy up without looking at Dreg. Wow, I shouldn't. But I feel bad for the mummy. That must be one nightmarish smile.
Would you like to see?
Try it and I will make sure Whistle-Lot eats you alive.
Fair enough. Let's go upstairs before my face stays like this. My goodness, you actually caught the mummy. How'd you manage that?
We, improvised. On a related note, Dr. Sai, book me for another appointment.
Oh, good. I'm always happy to help.
I warned you not to look at him.
The things I have seen, even heaven can't fix my soul now. There's no exorcist capable of dealing with you, Mr. Dreg. I can't tell if that was a compliment or an insult. We should take his contact information in case we ever have to fight a banshee. If everyone is done discussing me, how will we see who's really under that mask? Alright, here we go. I don't know who this is. Her name is Lowly. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you and your stupid dog. Wait a second. I know you. Well, hello, boys. Fancy meeting you here.
You know each other?
Know him? He's a drug kingpin. Several countries are looking for him. What's he doing here? He probably came here to escape the authorities.
Huh? Then why are you dressed up as a mummy and killed the professor?
Could it be you're actually trying to smuggle yourself out of the country by posing as a mummy?
What the hell? Is that why you made changes in our order at the last minute? Wait, the fifth armor. The mummy wasn't placed in the armor in the museum. It was there throughout the journey?
I thought if I could pretend to be the mummy, I could get past customs. For some weird reason, I felt drowsy and fell asleep in this house. Why did you kill the professor? The guy was annoying the hell out of me, so I bashed his head into the quiet.
That's it? It didn't make much sense.
I think I can explain that. After you guys went to the ground, a coffin unit, my suspicions were confirmed.
The inside of the coffin was coded with Adulterous.
What? Why? See, Lord suggests that Adulterous is their favorite delicacy of the gods, so they thought it cool to accept the gods. That is when the Lowly was not down in their race, not to mention covered with this stuff.
The professor must have opened the coffin during the journey, which expressed it to him from the it too. And since Lonely was just dragged out, he probably moved or something which triggered the professor's fear and started the whole event.
I'm wrong. The very drug I sold was my downfall. You may have killed a person by accident. Your other crimes make up for it. I'm pretty sure you're done. You think your prison can hold me? I know how to get out of a sticky situation. Unfortunately for you, we are in Rydia. We may not have the best cops around, or even the best law system, but there's one thing you can always count on. Oh yeah? What's that? We do love a good lynching on our bad days. And right now, things have been the worst. Thanks for all your help. We couldn't have done this without you.
Eh? Shouldn't we be saying that?
Don't bother explaining. It's a waste of precious brain cells which need to be destroyed with alcohol.
Are you guys leaving?
There are monsters all around the world that need to be fought. We have to go. Damn it, they confirmed another season, didn't they?
Will I be seeing you again?
You know, you would come with us.
Eh?
It was your quick thinking that allowed us to catch the criminal. We could use someone like you.
Really? Eh? Is Officer Kira leaving us?
Don't worry, if I know her, her love luck should run out soon.
Of course I'll go with you.
That's awesome. Get your things ready. We'll set out on our Impala carriage to the mystical lands beyond.
Just the three of us?
Yes, you, me, and Dean, and Luciel.
Who?
Sam, Dean, are we done here? Luciel!
Eh? What's happening?
Luciel, I miss you so much. You idiot, I missed him more. It's only gone since morning. Next couple of hours are painful without you. You'll never leave us again.
What is this?
I think this is what they call playing for the other team.
No. Don't ask. Don't tell. Stop.
Jack and Jill went up the hill, but Jill was actually Joe.
20 coins is 20 coins?
They're into popsicles way more than they should be.
I'm going to murder you guys.
Worth it. We need to leave. I found Lucifer's new body. We should stop him. What? Is it a young body? Is it strong and muscular?
Seriously?
That's what we're going to find out. Let's go. Oh, it was good to meet my sisters.
Oh? Thanks. It's nice to meet you too. She says hello too.
Wait, you know each other?
Let's just say we have distant yet close relatives.
Sister? Does that mean she's like you? Cool. Did she do tricks like you? I feel like we're forgetting something. Can't be worth that much if we have trouble remembering. You okay?
Just shut up. I'm pretty sure there's a guy out there for you somewhere who is into women.
I think you're making it worse.
I don't care anymore. I'm just going to go home and eat some fat-free ice cream.
Hold it.
And later, I'm going to write a Sam X Dean X Celestial fanfiction. This is getting out of hand. Shouldn't we stop her?
Why? This is too much fun.
And then I'm going to start a fan club with similar women who will write more stories like it. Fan club? What are they going to do again?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Well, I better get started. Well, I better head home myself. It's been a long day. I also need to get ready for Halloween.
I should also get ready for the contest now that I finished rehearsing for it. With my crimes cleansed, I can steal food again.
A drug that can make you happy if you want to feel happy. Wouldn't something like that bring peace to the world if used right?
Happiness, or any other feeling in the world, are the results of our actions and reactions. If you cut out the effort required with drugs, it's nothing more than a shell, a hollow feeling.
What if the effort fails? What if we don't get what we want?
That's a part of life. You can't always have what you want, but sometimes life will give you something you needed even when you're not looking. The key to happiness is recognizing its value.
I guess you're right.
But there are some people who recognize what life has given them and they chose to reject it. Not because they hated the gift or because they wanted more. They chose to reject the gift of life because they felt like they didn't deserve it. Links in the description.